Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 12. Last time on RWBY, as the group was discussing how to respond to Ironwood's ultimatum, RWBY was thinking about the Hound and was thinking maybe the same thing happened to Summer too. She used to kill Silver-Eyed warriors, but she wanted RWBY alive. RWBY thought maybe when Salem found Summer, Salem thought she could do something new, and that's why she wanted RWBY alive. She saw that the Hound had silver eyes, just like her and Maria and her mother, and thought that maybe that's why she wanted her alive, to turn her into one of that. And then she was thinking about how she tried Amity and it didn't work and it fell, and about how it just wasted their time. She took a risk and it failed. Yang told Ruby that the risks are not sure things, and that blind optimism is not great, but no optimism means they've already lost. They had to have hope, and that's what Ruby is trying to do. She's trying to find hope. She's trying to find a way to fight back. And then for Ren and Nora, Ren finally admitted to Nora that he loved her. Nora was thinking about her own actions, about who she is as just Nora, without Ren. She talks about how she just goes around hitting stuff and making jokes, and that's all she says, and that was all she does. And she was happy when Ren found her and that they became Ren and Nora, but she doesn't know who she is on her own yet, and for now, she wants some time to figure out who she is on her own, all by herself. And then after that, she'll come back to Ren. She's always loved Ren, but she doesn't feel ready to go forward just yet. She needs to figure some things out for herself before she can go forward. And then Penny's virus started to take over again, and she tried to go to the vault. They all had to try and stop her, and John boosted Penny's aura to temporarily hold it back. But he couldn't keep doing it forever. Eventually, they had to do something about it. And uh, and so at the very end, Ruby decided to take that into account. So she told Ironwood that Penny had agreed to come to the vault, and Ironwood told them to come alone. Meanwhile, for Ironwood, Marrow finally had enough of what Ironwood was doing. When he decided to sacrifice people in Mantle, he had enough, and he said that Ironwood was just doing Salem's job for her, and now he sees her uniform as a collar. It looked as though Ironwood, who was about to shoot him, but then Winter knocked him out and said that she was going to take him away. I think she's trying to help him escape. I think she's just trying to save his life. I hope he and Winter escape together. And then after Crow and Robin escaped, Crow wanted to go after Ironwood and take him down. Robin told Crow that the real reason he's doing this isn't for justice, it's to get revenge for what happened to Clover. He's the one who ordered Clover to arrest him, and that led to the series of events that got Clover killed. Although he feels a bit guilty because he played a part in some of it as well. Maybe he could have done something differently to stop it, but I guess we'll never know now. So now Crow and Robin are going after Ironwood. Winter's taking Marrow away, hopefully they'll escape, and now they've agreed to give Penny to Ironwood. So is Ironwood going to open the vault now with Penny, or what are they going to do next? What exactly is Ruby's plan here? And Newen finally wants Cinder to pay up her end of their deal. Okay, so let's see how all that turns out now on RWBY. This is RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 12, Creation. The episode is starting right now. Wow, 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 wow. Sorry about the drums. We said goodbye to all the things we love. Gave up our lives just to find it was not enough. Then we left in vain, left our solitude, our carefree dream. What we thought could change the world, just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own. And before us, hope has no place here. And either path that leads the way home will finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some dreams will run on rewind. Some lives will end much too soon. Some people will never ever die. The wars will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk it. We'll fight for every life. I still can't get that part close to the end. Can't get what she says. Alright then. And the Grim are still there. They still have those pterodactyl ones. Not quite yet. Is that necessary? You can't be serious. They agreed to do it. What the heck? They said they'd do it. Come on. This is unnecessary.
Be ready for anything. We don't know what state Penny is in.
If any of those brats have the nerve to come with her, we put them down immediately. The general gave his terms. No more games. Is there a problem?
Just retracing the steps that led us here.
Yeah.
What is it, sir?
Crow and Robin. They're in the Academy hangar.
Trying to stop the payload.
Or just looking for a way out.
Not going to happen. I've been waiting to take my shot at those two. Let's go,
down.
Aesop's.
But someone needs to stay here with the general.
I'll stay.
Winter.
We lose the payload, we lose our leverage.
Winter.
He's right. Contain it.
What happened to Marrow? What happened to Marrow?
Sir, this course of action.
I hope you're not going to try to talk me out of it.
No, sir.
Are you
I
sure?
don't think that's possible.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I didn't think you'd actually come alone. I expected at least some resistance from your friends.
I don't want anyone else to die. I must open the vault.
That's not necessary. Put it down. You need to calm down.
You've done the right thing.
Let's hope so.
have.
Feels weird.
What? Emerald. We're going back to. Wow, that was awesome. Getting right into this. Awesome. John's fighting Ironwood. Oscar's fighting Ironwood. Oh my goodness. Look at this go. Look at this go. Wait. That was not Winter, is it? Marrow. Wait. Wait, she's helping out. Oh my goodness. Is that Osprey? That Osprey? Winter? What was that? What was that move just now, Winter? Why do I keep feeling something over here?
guys, but we don't want to fight.
We didn't want to drop Atlas either. But we've all had to make some tough calls, huh?
What happened?
Go! Move to phase 2.
Good. Wait, so she was in on it? How did they do this?
He has to go to the vault.
Okay,
That's
that was
actually a
awesome.
risk
That was awesome.
we haven't considered.
So how did you do
I've been
this?
so worried about keeping the vault closed that we never considered using what's inside.
The staff of creation.
How though?
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone in Atlas and Mantle back to safety.
How? Winter?
Oh. You'll never guess who I just heard from.
Winter?
So, you're not arresting me?
No. Ironwood's got to be stopped.
Then why did you hit me?
Because you were about to get killed if I didn't do something.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What I should have done ages ago. Getting in touch with my sister. We're going to need help.
Oh, okay, they met those two.
Speaking of help,
So we've got people
Oh,
trapped in
good.
Atlas and Mantle that we can't evacuate unless we use the staff, which is located inside the vault. If we open the vault, Penny terminates. If Ironwood gets wind of any of this, he blows up Mantle.
There's something else to consider. Once the staff creates anything else, the city drops. Atlas has enough natural
So it'll be-
gravity dust to keep it from plummeting immediately.
Okay, eventually it will.
Well, nobody's going to want to be around when it touches down.
Yeah. So you gotta do something.
Okay, then let's use the staff to teleport everyone to safety. Maybe even to another kingdom.
We can't just
How?
wave it like a magic wand and make our problems go away.
How do
And we
you...
haven't even told you about him.
who?
Osprey?
The spirit and the staff.
Oh,
like Jin.
okay.
Well, he's a character. He
Okay.
can build you anything, but only if you can explain to him how. Like any craftsman, he'll need blueprints, some sort of reference. It'll help if we have real-world examples to show him.
I've already gone through the city layouts for the SDC evacuation. Maybe I can help.
Okay.
There's still James and his bomb to consider.
Oh, I've got a plan for that.
So, that takes care of phase 1.
Alright.
Meanwhile, the real Penny goes to the vault.
Opens
With
it.
help.
I blasted a hole through the bottom of Atlas, and I highly doubt they've had time for repairs.
Alright, Oscar, the same one from
Take
before.
you straight to it.
That's amazing. So just Team Ruby and Penny go to
All of that is the easy part.
Yeah.
As soon as Penny opens the door, we go through, grab the staff, and stop her termination.
Just hang in there, Penny. Okay?
The virus. Okay, the wall's finally opening. Finally getting the staff of creation. So there's someone inside the staff as well. It's a guy. Whoa, cool. What? Oh. So what's his name? Who is this guy now? It's a guy, right? He said it's a guy. Yeah, it's a guy.
It seems someone has come to engage my creative wiles.
Hello.
All says it better be worth it after my last project. A floating city? How pedestrian.
Hi, Mr. Ambrosius. Sir, listen
Ambrosius.
about our friend. She's dying.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that you know it's against the rules for me to bring people back from the dead, so...
Yeah.
That's not what we want. She's not your typical girl.
What do you mean?
So she isn't. I'd love to meet whoever did this. Ah, I see.
Okay, it's okay then.
There's something eating away at her. I'm guessing you think you have some clever plan to save her. Just know, I will give you exactly what you asked for, and I don't want any complaining when it's not what you wanted.
We brought her schematics. We want you to make a new version of her.
Oh!
Using her exact same robot parts.
That was curiously worded, girl.
An exact copy of her would include the virus. An exact copy of her without the virus would cease to exist the second you make something else. And we kind of want to keep her around longer than that.
You've done your homework.
We want you to create a new version of her, using her existing robotic parts, taking the virus with them.
Well?
Okay, but if I take the robot parts out of her, that would leave...
Penny. The girl who's always been there underneath it.
Yeah, but... Okay,
You
fine.
can't destroy. It's against the rules. But you wouldn't be destroying her. Her soul is who she is.
The mechanical parts are just... extra.
But a soul without a complete body, what would be left?
I don't know. I guess you just have to get creative.
Okay.
I suppose I could do a little, add a touch of... But if I do that, how much of the old Penny would be my work and how much would be her? Just coming up to the surface. This is all very exciting and very dangerous. I don't know what the results are going to be.
We don't have any other options. We believe in her.
Then ready yourselves to witness my artistry.
Okay, but then what's gonna happen to Atlas? Ooh, it'll fall short the output I wanted. New Penny, huh? Okay. Wait, oh wait, yeah, his second Penny.
It's done.
But now, what about Atlas? It's about to fall, right? Oh shoot! Guys, gotta do something and fast.
That's the signal then. Seems like things are moving forward in the vault.
Hopefully Penny is going to be okay.
If Atlas is moving, we need to get word out before people panic.
Meaning hurry.
I know. Okay, this should be, that did, something?
You're live.
Everyone can see you.
Oh!
Jump!
Citizens of Atlas, Mantle, what we have to tell you is very important. Atlas is falling, but...
No!
Wait, what happened?
No!
It's dead. The entire CCT. It just went down.
That was the worst possible moment.
How?
The bigger question is, what do we do now?
You just made it 10 times worse.
Atlas is falling. Is that true?
Yes. We're using the staff to get everyone to safety. Salem can have the rubble. We'll all be long gone.
Are you going to leave me here?
No.
He doesn't deserve that.
When we're finished, we'll move both of you to safety.
Good.
Oh, Winter, thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. It was Weiss's decision.
Oh. A normal Penny? An ordinary Penny?
Penny?
What about Atlas? Is she the maiden? What about the Winter Maiden? What about the Winter Maiden's power? What about the Winter Maiden's power? Ooh, she didn't. Here you go, girl.
Are you okay?
There's gonna be so much panic now. We have something to worry about.
Always make you feel this warm inside.
That broadcast could not have been worse.
Wow.
We said but.
More! We should probably make sure our theory works.
What happened to the CCT though?
Free to create and... Oh, it's you guys again.
We're not done with you yet.
Fine.
Let's try the quick version. Can you make a bunch of doorways in Atlas that open at a single spot in Vacuo?
Sure!
And Vacuo?
We just need coordinates and specs for each door and explanation for bending space and time to account for the much greater traffic on one side and a single point of exit on the other.
Okay, that's about what we expected.
Yeah.
So, we need to funnel everybody through a central location first.
You're going to have to tell me more about this central location for starters. Where is it?
Here. A place like these vaults. Wherever they are, they're not part of Remnant. Only accessible if you know the right way in. Seems like a safe enough place for thousands of refugees.
Oh.
You kids are either smarter or much more foolish than you realize.
What?
I'm going to need a reference.
Oh, we've got one.
Can you do it? Yes! Yes! That ought to do it. Just a vacuum. Wow, that should help. Oh yeah, awesome. So all to vacuum, right? Go in.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side. And leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to Vacuo.
Well, everything appears to be in order. You were quite thorough. Disappointingly so.
What?
So, it's done.
Yeah.
Please let this work. By what penny? What about the maiden powers though?
Oh, and one last point of clarification about this central location of yours. Do not fall.
What?
Okay, and
what do you mean by that?
Warning.
What do you mean by that? Huh? This isn't over yet, is it?
We did it.
What now?
We go to Vacuo. All of us.
Alright.
And hope that we've thought of everything.
Cinder. No! So the final battle is in Vacuo now? Last 2 episodes? Jin? Okay, so he's taller. Wow, Ruby isn't even up to the waist. Who's the voice actor for that guy? I can read all the names. Vault of the Winter Maiden. Sections of the doors are separate layers, not flat. See, lights activate from the... I like that they show all this stuff too. And there's some nice art over here too. Okay. Well, that was a pretty crazy plan that they all came up with, huh? So Winter was actually helping Marrow escape, and that's who Crone Robin saw in the elevator. It was just Winter and Marrow. So early on, Winter actually called Weiss, and they all discussed a plan to stop Ironwood together. So they had Emerald use her semblance to make it look as though Penny was there, and then after Emerald got close enough, she dropped her illusion, and then Winter joined them all as they fought Ironwood. It's amazing that Ironwood was able to fight them all actually. Well, he didn't exactly fight all of them. He fought them all except Team Ruby. He fought all of Juniper, including Oscar. He fought Emerald and Winter as well. So it was 6-on-1, and Ironwood was still holding his own for a while until Winter gave him the final strike. It was cool to see Ironwood fight at that. It was cool to see him take on all of them at once. And then the hole that Oscar made at the end of Volume 7, that was the way in back through the vault. That was a pretty smart idea. That was a nice shortcut through the vault. Definitely a nice idea they had there. And Ironwood's gun at the start was a bit overkill. And the good thing Crone, Robin, and Marrow as well were there to stop the bomb before it got dropped. So they used that to lure the Aesops away from Ironwood while they fought him all by himself. And then Marrow stay. Finally, that's what he should start off with. He should start off with states that he doesn't have to hurt them. He should have done the same thing against 2 Ruby too. If he hadn't been too indecisive, he probably would have. But over here, he knew exactly what he needed to do, and he did it. He didn't waste any time. So they managed to stop that. They put Ironwood in a cell, and then that's when the crazy part started. They went to the vault, they opened the vault, and then they met the person inside the lamp. And then they met the person inside the staff, Ambrosius, who often described as a character. He was interesting. So the first task for him was to make another penny. Take the penny that they already had and made another one, but remove the robot's parts. All that would be left was Penny. But I thought Penny was just a robot body with aura put into it to emulate having a soul inside. There shouldn't have been anything about it that's physically human, right? That's what I thought at least. But apparently Ambrosius was able to make a new body for Penny, and so now Penny is normal again. I don't think she's a robot at all. The way I understood Penny was her physical body was completely mechanical, but she has a soul inside it. So she's a soul inside a mechanical body. But somehow they took out the mechanical parts and made just a normal Penny, a human Penny who's not robotic. So does this human Penny still have the Winter Maiden powers now? Because that's the one question I had after the old Penny self-terminated. We'll have to find out next episode, I guess. And then the second part, they want to make some portals to transport everyone from Atlas and Mantle to Vacuo. So first John was going to give a broadcast to everybody, but that was... So he said Atlas is falling. But before he could go any further than that, the broadcast stopped. How are people not supposed to panic from that? If I was them, I'd be panicking a lot and attracting some grim over at the same time. I wouldn't be able to stop myself. Somehow they managed to get back to his Ambrosius, and they had him open up the portals to Vacuo. So Whitley said he still has some evacuation plans for Jashnita's company, and they used that to plan a passageway to Vacuo. So they told him where the portals would spawn from, and how the passageway would look and all that, and how the exit would look as well. So he took their blueprints to plan the whole thing, where they all get together, and now they exit to Vacuo. So I think we're finally done with Atlas now. Winter said they were going to come back for Jacques and Ironwood, and that it was Weiss's decision to come back for them. So they're going to take everybody to Vacuo, and then come back for Ironwood and Jock, because I don't think they deserve to fall to their doom after everything, after all of this. They may have done some terrible things, but they don't deserve that. So I guess we're finding out with Atlas now, and we're going to Vacuo. And Cinder, along with Watson Neo, I presume, is following them to Vacuo now. So I guess so. After we go to Vacuo, we're finally going to meet everybody over there. But how are all the people going to stay in Vacuo? Sure, they'll be safe there, but now what kind of lives are they going to live? Vacuo isn't exactly welcome to people like them. I doubt they're very fond of Atlas people, and in Vacuo, all I know is either you survive or you die. And I don't think the people of Atlas are ready for that kind of lifestyle. Maybe Shield Academy can shelter them, but sheltering an entire city of that size, I'm not sure how much they'll be able to do. So I don't know how much they'll be able to shelter the people of Vacuo. Sorry. So I'm not sure how much Vacuo will be able to shelter the people of Atlas. I'm pretty sure most of them are just going to be left to fend for themselves, given the nature of Vacuo that we've seen so far. Which isn't too much, but it's enough, I guess. I'm mostly talking about what I've seen from the World of Remnant episode from Vacuo. So that's all I have to go on. And yeah. So they stopped Ironwood, they got the staff, they seem to be getting everybody to safety, but now Cinder is following there. There are still 2 more episodes left in this volume, and I really don't know how it's going to end. I thought we'd be stuck fighting the whale until the end of the volume, but then this happened, followed by Ironwood's ultimatum. They stopped him, and now we're going to Vacuo. How much is going to be left? What's going to happen in these last 2 episodes now? How is everything going to end? Is Salem going to finally put itself back together and then launch an attack on Vacuo as well? I guess I'll have to find out next time. So let's see what happens next time when everybody arrives in Vacuo. Thank you for watching my reaction to this great episode, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.